Alright, what's up, y'all? Took one trade today. It was a break even. I don't know what happened, but I guess it was a little bit above a break even. I don't know. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay. So going into today, I had a bullish bias for more than a couple of reasons. One, on the hourly time frame, we filled in this fair value gap and had a nice reaction off of it. And then we came up, opening gap, swept it out, and inversed it. And so at that point, I was looking bullish, and then I did see this SMT. Bullish SMT, NQ was lagging a bit, swept out this low, and ES did not. So I was looking bullish. There's this low resistance liquidity up here, hadn't been swept out yet, and then there was also previous day high that we were going towards. And so yeah. All right, so this is the trade I took. What had happened was on the 1 minute, I'll show you guys in a second. We tapped into a fair value gap, respected it nicely, and then on this 30-second, we came up and inversed this 30-second fair value gap. Off of that, I set my TP at previous day high, which was also, yeah, it's just a strong draw on liquidity. Unfortunately, it did come up, and right when I placed my stop loss at break even, it shot straight down. For those of you that saw my Instagram, you guys saw how fast that happened. It's crazy. Unfortunately, it did go up and end up taking my TP, but it just happens sometimes, I guess. Now on the 1 minute, if I can find it, on the 1 minute, I had my stop loss originally. If I can pull this down, I originally had it on this order block right here at a 1.56 RR. Which I thought was a good level to put it at, just because that was right before the big push up and there was no more imbalance down here to be filled. So just a good spot to put my stop loss. Overall, it was a good trade. I mean, we had, like I said, we had clear bias, clear draw on liquidity. We had filled an hourly fair value gap and reacted off of it good. We filled a 1 minute, inversed the 30-second, had a good spot for TP, had a good spot for stop loss, had good RR, had a good break even point. Oh yeah, and then we had that SMT in the high time frame. So I mean, we can really have all we need for this. It was an A+ setup. It just, sometimes it happens like that where it hits your break even before it takes profit. So I mean, I can't complain. I don't know. I'm not completely sure why it gave me 100. I mean, I guess that's its way for saying sorry about that, but like I said, I'm not going to complain. So yeah, it's a good trade for the day. My strategy came up and I took it. Some people, I did see a couple people saying that there was a bearish SMT in the high time frame with ES. I'm not complete. I didn't even see that. I'm not completely sure where it was, but either way, with how strong the draw on liquidity was on the bull side, and how there's still a lot of low resistance liquidity that hasn't been swept out yet, and how there was this SMT down here. Even if there was an SMT on the bear side, like there's not any imbalance to be filled. So I don't see where, I mean, I guess it could come back down here and take out this low again, but like I don't see the need for it to come back down before taking out a high, or at least imbalance on the bull side, Like I don't see a reason for it to pull back if there's no imbalance to be filled. I mean, now there is. Now it's going to come down, and I could see it tapping into this before it goes higher and sweeping out this low resistance liquidity. But when we're down here, like when the draws are strong, we have previous day high, these three highs, and those three highs, like I don't see price coming back down to retest any of this, because it would just have to bulldoze through all this when there's all these draws on the upside. So first, I see price going up and hitting this, and then maybe going back down, but that's why I didn't care about anyone saying there was an SMT on the bear side, just because I don't see it having effect on anything until something happens, like a sweep or an imbalance being filled. So that's why I didn't care about that. But other than that, like I said, decent trade, didn't end up working out. And yeah, I appreciate you guys.